Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this channel called The Supreme Concept. So today we are going to discuss class number 21st, that is 21, okay, and we have already covered 20 classes there. So if you haven't watched the previous classes, you can check out those classes through the playlist named Common Errors from Kiran's chapterwise. Okay, so we are actually running a 1200 plus common error series here. Okay, so let us begin this class now. So we will continue with question number 301. Okay, so it says he walked 10 miles by foot. So just give it a pause and mark your answer. Find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes, yeah, so error lies in part number 3. Okay, instead of by foot we will use on foot. Okay, on foot, because when we say on foot it becomes an idiom, okay, which means usually running or walking, running or walking. So we will use on foot, not by foot. Okay, he is good in mathematics but his friend isn't. Find out if any error in the sentence. Yes, if you can see any error then find it out. Yeah, so error lies in part number 2. Yeah, correct. So instead of in, here we will use at. So we got a prepositional error here. Okay, especially at is used with adjectives to show how well somebody does something. Okay, if I say you are good at dancing, that means you dance very well. Okay, you are born to dance. Okay, like that. So good at something shows how well that person at that particular thing. Okay, so it will be good at, good at, okay, good at something. By noon the fog cleared completely. Now see if you can find any error in the sentence. If so, then mark that option. Yes, yeah, so you're right. See here, error lies in part number 2. Okay, so instead of just cleared, okay, simple past, we will use past perfect here, like had cleared. Okay, had cleared. So had cleared, why so? Because see, by noon the fog had cleared completely. That means here we are saying that the action has occurred in the past. Okay, a long time ago. That is why we will use for past perfect tense here. Ahmad has been watching the Oscar-nominated film 3 times. Yes, find out your answer here. Yes, so you're right. See, error lies in part number 1. That is, instead of has been watching, we will use has watched. Okay, has watched, because the sentence is indicating an unspecified time. Okay, time of expressions like ever. Okay, ever, never, already, just. Okay, many, like this. So many times here, 3 times, okay, 4 times, they are actually showing, indicating a specified time expression. So in this scenario present perfect tense will be used. Okay, so Ahmad has watched the Oscar nominated film 3 times. It is the correct answer here. The police has arrested him on the charge of theft. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Okay, yes, so you are correct. Here error lies in part number 2. It is a popular rule. Here polish, actually polish is plural in noun. Okay, it is a plural noun, so it will follow plural verb form, that is have. Okay, because polish, it is plural noun. So it will agree with the plural verb form, that is have. Okay. The period between 1991 to 1995 was very significant in my life. Now spot the error in this sentence. Yes. Yeah. So you're absolutely correct. Here error lies in part number 2. Between 2 is in the wrong pair. Here instead of 2 we will use and. Okay. Between and. The period between 1991 to and between 1991 and 1995, or else we can remove between. Okay. Keeping 2 here, instead of between we can place no, from 1991 to 1995. Okay. Either we can use between and, or from to. Okay. Both me and my sister went to a boarding school. Just mark your answer. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Here error lies in part number 1. Here the objective case of I is the objective case of first person singular number is placed. So here objective case is totally wrong. Instead of objective case we will use the nominative form of the subject, that is I. So both I and my sister went to a boarding school is the correct answer here. Why so? Because in a subject, in the place of a subject, we always use nominative case. Okay, not objective case. So let us move. Time and tide wait for no man. Now find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes. Yeah, so you are correct. Your error lies in part number 2. It is the most popular phrase, I think. So here we will use waits. Okay, waits, that is singular verb form, because time and tide, the main subject, is in singular. It is treated as singular. Time and tide waits for none or no man. Okay, we can say that. Christina's friends preferred her remedies over the doctors. Now find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes. Yeah, so error lies in part number 3. Okay. So here we will use to in place of in the place of what, over. Okay, because we basically use the phrase prefer to. Okay, to is used for denoting comparison. Okay, so we use to with prefer. Here FER, prefer to. Okay, this is the correct pair. So not prefer over. Okay, so Christina's friends preferred her remedies to the doctors. It is the correct answer here. Those who are in power have to be sensitive of the sufferings of the poor. Now just give it a pause and mark your answer. Read this sentence carefully. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So you are absolutely correct. So here error lies in part number 2. Okay. So sensitive of is totally wrong. Here in case of sensitive of, we will use sensitive to. Okay, not of. Sensitive to. So we got a prepositional error here, because we usually say we are sensitive to something, like I'm sensitive to cold or like that. Okay, so sensitive to is the correct pair here. Okay, some words are there, those agrees with some fixed prepositions. Okay, like accuse of. Okay, and interested in, like that. There are no poetries in my book. Now this one is the repeated question. Okay, so no worries, just mark your answer and make sure that you make it right this time if you made mistake earlier. Yes. Yeah, so you're correct. Error lies in part number 2. See, here poetries, this is totally wrong here. There is no word like poetries. Okay, we can simply use poetry, poetry. Poetry is okay, or else we can say poems. Okay, poems. So poems is the actually correct answer here. Poems or poetry. So poems is the plural form of poem. Okay, and poetry is also both. Poetry is also used for both plural and singular. That is why we will use poetry or poems in this case. That house is built of stones. So figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes. Yeah, so you are correct. See, here error lies in part number 3. Okay, so uh, see here we will say that house is built of stones. Okay, so stones is totally wrong here. We will use stone, not stones, because stone are treated as uncountable noun. So we will use stone, not stones. It is treated as uncountable noun. Okay, that is why we will use stone only, stone, not stones. He as well as you like to go. So figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes, yeah. So here error lies in part number 2. Instead of like, we will use likes. Okay. He as well as you likes to go, because when the subject are joined using as well as, along with, together with. Okay, I have mentioned that earlier. Okay, many times, like suppose whenever two subjects are joined as you know one second. Yes, suppose two subjects are joined by as well as. Okay, or along with. Okay, or together with, like that. Then the verb will follow the past subject. Okay, the verb agrees with the first subject. So here, as you can see, uh, he as well as you, suppose we have like here. Okay, like to go. That means see here, as per this rule, uh, the verb should follow the past subject, and here the past subject is he, which is singular. So we will use singular verb form of like, that is likes. Okay, very soon I realized that he is at fault. So figure out where is the error in the sentence. Yes, yeah, so error lies in part number 3. Okay, so instead of is, we will use past form was. Okay, see, very soon I realized that he was at fault. Okay, because the repeating verb is in past tense. Okay, I realized that. This shows that the sentence should be framed in past. So here we will use past tense was accordingly. Santosh lives by the principles he professes. So figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Okay, yes, so error lies in part number 2 actually. Okay, here principles is totally wrong. Okay, so don't get puzzled with the principle and principal. We will use principles here. principles, principles, not principles. Principles, it means a moral role or a strong belief that influences your action. Okay, and here we will use will not use principle. PRIN, SHI, PAL. Principal is a noun. Okay, it shows the most important or the main, we can say. We have principal in your college, okay, and schools, but not it is not principals. So this one is the difference between these two. That was it for today's lesson, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, do subscribe us and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. So see you in our next tutorials. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.